World War II. Created by the pupils of 3rd and 4th class, St Michael's National School, Glenfarne.
World War II began on September 1st, 1939. The leader of Germany, Adolf Hitler, wanted to take over all of Europe.
He ordered his army to invade Poland. And with this, Britain declared war on Germany.
Hitler used a strategy called Blitzkrieg or lightning war. This method involved an attack from the sky, then on the ground using tanks and infantry. Two sides soon formed in the war. Britain, France and eventually the US and Russia forming the Allies. On the other side were the Axis countries of Germany, Italy and Japan. Nazi Germany soon succeeded in occupying most of Central and Eastern Europe.
Soon the Luftwaffe, or the German Air Force, began attacking British cities.
They did this at night time and caused huge destruction.
This period in Britain was known as the Blitz. To escape the devastation left behind by the Blitz, women and children were often sent or evacuated to the countryside. This kept them safe from the bombings, but often separated them from their families.
On 10th of July 1940, a huge battle of the skies started between Britain and Germany. The Luftwaffe were attempting to invade Britain, but the RAF succeeded in keeping them at bay.
Winston Churchill was so proud of his pilots that he said never was so much owed by so many to so few.
By 1944, the tide started to turn in the war.
D-Day on the 6th of June 1944
saw the landing of thousands of British and American troops to the beaches of Normandy in France. From there they travelled to Paris, where they liberated it from Nazi control.
Meanwhile in Ireland, the period when World War II was fought was known as the Emergency. Ireland remained neutral during the war, but life was still very tough. There were severe shortages of food and fuel. Some things were so scarce they had to be rationed. Everyone had a ration book, which meant each person got a little. Petrol, oil and tea and sugar were all rationed.
On the 8th of May 1945, the war ended in Europe. There were celebrations on the streets. Finally, soldiers could return to their families, and there would be a greater supply of food and fuel for everyone.
However, World War II caused the deaths of around 60 million people. When the war was over, people wanted to make sure that such a disaster would never happen again. The United Nations was set up. Its main aim is to keep peace and try to solve problems by working together.